Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our Feed My Kids run on Zielonka here. Just finishing up putting some herbicide down on the weeds on field 50 here. Already weeded the other three fields, I should say. So once we get this done, we are ready to fast forward, I believe. I don't think there's anything we need to do at the production facilities. Let's check those real quick. Nothing there. Goodness, yawn. Sorry about that. Cereal needs some honey, but it doesn't have any oats anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The rest of that stuff looks okay. Cows are looking all right. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. So we're good. All right, we'll drop that off there. And like I said, I think we are good to fast forward now. Next month will be June. I'm trying to think of what we need to do in June. I can't remember off the top of my head, so we'll just check in June. Let's check you. See if we got any extra honey. Again, we don't have any oats. Doesn't really matter if we drop any honey off right this second. All right, that's it. Let's go ahead and fast forward. All right, let's get the cows fed a little bit more. That's good for now. We don't have to do any fertilizing, herbiciding, anything like that. Grass isn't ready to mow. This might be a very short month for us. Might shell a cultivator if we need that for anything. I don't think we do. Another baler, which we don't need that either. Anything else that we need right this second? Don't think so. Cows, I mean, they're not going to fill up on slurry. We're out of straw right now. We're going to go ahead and go without the straw for just a little bit longer. It was a little bit of a mistake on my part, but it's going to be okay. Not the end of the world. Everything else I think is all right. Looks good. Other than that, like I said, I think we're ready to fast forward right away. There's really nothing else to do. July will be a month to mow again, though. So we can go ahead and, I guess, get that ready. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and fast forward again. All right, let's get you started mowing, and then I'll start taking care of some of the cows and stuff real quick. Get you going. Let's get you dropped off. And unfortunately, I tried this earlier before I started the recording, but I can't get this trailer out of the cow pen. So unfortunately, we are going to have to sell that or return that trailer. I think it's a lease. We have to return that trailer and figure out a different option for us. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we will go ahead and just return it as is. Already got everything out of it. So we'll return that. And I got to figure out what other trailer we can get. Because we can't get another semi-trailer. Because like these semi-trailers, like this semi-trailer wouldn't work because it's a side dumper. We wouldn't be able to fit. I mean, it'll fit, but I don't think it'll dump sideways properly. This semi-trailer does not hold the TMR. Nor does that one. This one is a tipper. So it actually raises up. So it obviously wouldn't work either. Another one that doesn't take TMR. And then of course the one we just used. So, and then this last one again, no TMR. So we're gonna have to take one that's got one of these other types. I mean, this aggro liner would take the TMR, but the problem with this one is that it is, I can't tell how, I just don't know how tall this thing is. I really don't. I mean, the sad thing is I might have to try it out and just see how tall it is. I genuinely don't know. I mean, it's about the same. It's not as big, obviously, but it's a good price. This Kloss one is doesn't take all the other crops. We want one that will take all the other crops, if at all possible. So I think that'll be good for us. I might try this aggro liner. It takes everything that we are harvesting, and it's not, you know, nowhere near as big necessarily, but it's big enough, and it does push out. So because it pushed out, now the problem with this one though is that the back flips up, and sometimes that won't work inside here either. Yeah, I think with the back flipping up, that one, it's not an option either. All right, so let's go back to the drawing board. We need one that has like a grain poured out the back. I mean, this one's small, definitely short enough, and it does have the grain port. This one, although this one's a tipper, isn't it? Yeah, that one's a tipper. That one's not going to push it out, it's going to tip. So that one's not going to work. We can't have one that tips. Our requirements are quite strange, right? All right, here's a crone. That one's very expensive, though. But again, the back... it might have a grain port down at the bottom. And I think that one pushes... Oh, I can't tell. I think that one pushes out. I just don't know if that one's any shorter than the other ones. These are very similar right here. In fact, I think they're basically the exact same model, just slight nuance in how it looks. That one definitely has a grain thing in the back. Okay, so that one could be an option. What about this one? This one looks like this one pushes, but no grain thing at the back. I think this one's a tipper, has a grain thing. Those both look really tall. Then we're getting to some really short stuff. I'm tempted to try this crone. It's so much more expensive though. But it looks like it has all the bits and pieces that we would need. Maybe. It's really hard to tell. Also, if I can do the crone, I might as well just do the Stroutman, because it's basically the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, they look like the exact same base model. And obviously cheaper. Unloading mechanics? What's the difference here? I wish I knew. I just can't tell if this is a tipper or a pusher. You know what I mean? It looks like it might be a pusher. Oh, okay. There's unloading mechanics. Oh, that one's got like a little... I don't know if it... Why does it have that little stuff at the back that breaks it up? I don't think we need that. I don't know, guys. I mean, I personally kind of like the way the crone looks better. Cool, there's some tires that I could get that would make it sit down a little bit smaller. Cover. Don't need a cover. I want to say that these are exactly the same thing, though. I don't know. We might just go with this. See if it'll fit. We're leasing it. I hate spending money on something that may or not work. But the only way we're going to know is going to try it. So let's go grab this. I mean, before we put anything in it, we're going to go see if it'll fit fit in here with the cows. Oh, split out a little bit. I mean, it's a bit tall. Tip side grain door. So there's definitely a tip side grain door. I mean, most of the time we're going to be tip siding in the back, but we just need the grain door for this particular spot. All right. Yeah, that's definitely short enough, which is good. Now, is it short enough with the hill? That's probably the big important question here. Come on. I can back up straight. Oh, I thought it was short enough. Never mind. That... Wow, that one got... I mean, it looks like it will come out. And I think if we just do like a little bit, I think that'll be enough to get the trigger point. It's hard to tell until we get it, try it, you know? It still technically gets stuck a little bit, but I think this will work. It's not ideal. It's not what I wanted, but I think it'll work. So, it's very colorful. All right, we'll go with that for now. Until we know for sure that it doesn't work. Looks like you are good. I mean, if you guys know of a good trailer, please feel free to comment below and let me know of a good trailer that you know for sure fits in with that particular cow pin that, you know, holds a good, decent amount. I mean, yeah, if you're going to just suggest a mod that I don't have, I mean, I probably won't grab it just because I'm sure I can find one of the ones that we have that will work. But, you know, we'll kind of go from there. Just out of curiosity, so that one does hold TMR, right? So we could use the forge wagon, right? But I think the forge wagon, it's just as tall, if not taller. And plus, we're still going to need something for the rest of the crops anyway. Now, I guess we could have just used the other trailer for the rest of the crops, but this will be fine. If it works both, I'll be happy. All right, let's... Is there anything we need to do before we fast forward again? What are we harvesting? Oats is... Oh, now. I don't know why I didn't notice over there. Wait, what? Did I do the oats a month later? I don't remember doing them a month later. I'm sure I had a reason to. Why would I have done the oats a month later? Because I planted them the same time as I did the corn. Okay, that's right. I remember now. Which is fine. Totally fine. Okay, well, let's check the, make sure the cows are still good. Otherwise, slurry's getting full. Milk's getting a little bit full, but they're okay. Probably just empty the slurry out next month, and everything else looks okay. All right, let's go ahead and fast forward to August. All right, let's get the harvester set up. Sorghum over here. We don't need sorghum for anything, but, you know, it's noticeable because we're doing sorghum on our other save. Make sure we are enabling the straw swath. We definitely need some straw. Very important. That's gonna work. Let's get the fertilizer guy going. Kind of tempted to do this little header over here, see if it'll stop him from trying to fertilize everything again. Alright, got you rolling. Let's get you. See if you fill up on honey, or just get a little more honey. Probably go drop some off now. So we're about to drop off oats anyway. Man, we've come a long way since we were doing the baby food days, haven't we? Transported a lot of baby food. Whoa. Thank you, grapes, for saving me. Definitely feel like our honey production is a bit lower than what we would need, but I don't know. We'll figure that out here in a minute. We might add some more honey. Okay. You're good. You are blocked, which is okay. I kind of expect you to be blocked. I would rather you be blocked than do something weird, so I used that as an opportunity to reposition you here. You're doing good. Let's grab the forage wagon, start picking up some of that straw. Just get you parked off out of the way for a second. We'll put you away properly later. The thing I like about forage wagons, you don't have to stop like you do with baling. Now, it does not hold near as much as the baling, right? In the grand scheme of things, or at least not as much. Well, I say that. Our little baling trailer only holds, what, a couple bales? The little one for the Bronco. So this will hold a lot more than that, to be fair. There's pros and cons of baling versus forage wagons. They're both good. They're both bad. I probably personally prefer forage wagons for stuff around the farm. And then I would say I probably prefer bales for if I need to transport it like to market or something like that. Because the bales will, if you get a big bale trailer, it's going to hold a lot more, 100,000 plus, something like that, liters of whatever. But for around the farm, I'm just going to take this and then just go drop it off immediately. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with the forage wagon here. No, no. No, Farming Simulator, why? Why are you crashing, Farming Simulator? Why? Oh, Farming Simulator. Oh, I'll be right back, guys. All right, well, the game, when I loaded it back up, it loaded back up the beginning of this episode. So I'm just going to go play through all that on my own time. Hopefully, I don't know what's going on with the crashes. I do see that there's an update for Farming Simulator, so I'm going to go ahead and get it updated real quick. I didn't see anything about crashes in the update notes, but you never know. So I'll get that updated. Check the mods. Maybe there's some mods that could have been causing crashes. You never know. But I'll get all that updated. We're just going to call the episode there. Yeah, I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.